We're here. And it's still stupid hot and I hate everything. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. This is your favorite artist, Shiro. As usual, gonna do some casual starting of the stream while we wait to see if people are gonna show up. There's not a lot of people on Saturday usually because, well, it's only once a month. But you know what? That's why I got the YouTube channel to record these so people can watch the archive at their leisure. In the meantime, I'm just going to post the rules real quick. Because I am desperately hoping people will follow the rules. And especially follow the channels. Because it's the only way you guys can participate in the chat, because we've had problem with spammers and bots and can't help but be reminded of that time that one guy dared me to block him. Like, it's one of those moments that are just so weird you can't help but remember them. Like, he told me, block me or else I'll unfollow you on Twitch. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, sure, I'll block you because you're being a dick, but I seriously don't care if you still follow me or not after that. I'm looking at some old model car paints and I should probably throw them out because they're all dried up. Just gonna wait another 3 minutes. If nothing else happens, I'm going to start the stream officially. I'm always trying to give you guys a chance to get on before I start. Oh, and there's a Cheetah Man song. I know it's not the Cheetah Man song, but, like, literally it's still the Cheetah Man beat going on in the back. It took me 3 days to open this bottle of Gatorade that I have right here. It shouldn't have, but yet here we are. Okay, that's a little bit better. How's your battery doing? That's still good. I gotta remember that this is my good work iPad. I kind of struggle with remembering that because it serves the same job as my older work iPad, except it has a decent battery and I can actually do shit with it. Just gonna put this here so I can actually see if something is happening. What's sad is that I can't resize the stream avatar app, because if I do, then it'll resize the avatars on the screen. But if I could make it bigger without the size affecting what you guys see on the screen, it would be easier for me to see messages and stuff like that when I'm far from the screen, like with these traditional streams, traditional art streams. So, we're going to start. See what happens. See if you guys are gonna have fun. See if I can move this freaking tuyau so I stop walking on it. Here, have another twist. There. That's gonna make my life a little bit easier. This is my goal in my art life, make my life easier at every possible moment so I can draw more and not wreck my wrist. So today's live stream, of course, since it's the first Saturday of the month, we are going to do the Colors of the Month Challenge with the hex colors 63469C, 4773B8, and 288446, which I have decided are in Copics FV2 Fluorescent Dull Violet, B24 Sky, which is a color I use quite often. I literally have two of these, one in my original Copics, one in Sketch, and a refill. I use Sky very often. And YG09 Lettuce Green. And in Chameleon Liner, which I've fallen off the surface of the planet for some reason. VO4 Deep Violet. BL7 Indigo, which I also use quite often. Blue is not in my spectrum of favorite colors, but I seem to use them a lot. These specific shades. And GR2 Dark Sage. So there you go. We have a purple, we have a blue, and we have a green. For this time around, and now we are going... Oh! Hi, Coco! I just saw you get on. And there's your avatar. Avatar. I can't talk, I'm drunk on Gatorade. We're just going to sharpen my pencil a little bit more. I just ordered some accessories for my Apple Pencil, and I just broke the lid for the love of... Hang on, guys. Delays. Because I actually made a full illustration with Procreate this week, I believe it was. And it took me a couple of hours, and while I didn't wreck my back because I was laying in bed with my ergonomic pillow and my ergonomic desk, I hurt my hand because my Apple Pencil is too slick and too skinny, so I got myself a grip and a couple more things. You can't English today. Oh, don't get me started. We all remember what happened last time I couldn't English. Do we want a repeat? Oh, you are starting to get short. Let me just fix that real quick. Where's my good one? Technically, my red one is my good one, but this one is a screw-on. So we're just going to slip that in there. About like this should be fine for now at the length it is. And we are going to screw. And now we got an extended pencil. I'm playing the remastered Disgaea, which recently got on sale for Switch. Oh, good! How is that? That's a strategy one, isn't it? Like Final Fantasy Tactics? Tactical RPG. I'm not a fan of those as much. I do own a bunch. I actually did enjoy Suikoden and Suikoden 5. Barely started 2 on my PSP. But I prefer turn-based RPGs over action RPGs and tactical RPGs. But that's just me. Oh, this is going to be a little awkward. But then again, that is the whole point with these. They're going to look awkward, and I have to make them look as less awkward as possible with what I have. I'm gonna have to make this bigger. I wanted to add a bit more chest, but I don't think that's going to work with how small his head is. Yeah, it's like FF Tactics. Yeah, it is. Something about what's-his-face wanting to be the boss of hell or something. I don't remember the names, but like I got the characters in my head. I don't know if you guys can notice. I'm just gonna try and move it a little bit. I'm using a new light. I got 3 different intensities. I'm going to put it on 2 for now for myself. The other one exploded, and I got this one now, and yeah, that's what happened. It's not as fun as turn-based RPGs, but it makes you think, and if you're having an ADHD day, you can be lazy with it. Every day is an ADHD day. I make it look easier, but it's not. Like, there's some days like, oh, Shiro is so professional and organized, and meanwhile, in the background, what am I doing? It's an illusion, then you fell for it. It's like playing chess. You can take as much time as you want to make a move. Yeah, that's why I like putting wait mode on the RPGs that have that option, because you can have active battle and wait battle. I usually put it on wait whenever I can. Like, wait for me, I have little legs. On today's episode of I Have No Idea What I'm Doing, everything. But so far I like the game enough that I do not regret buying it. Myself, I recently bought the Stick of Truth, South Park The Stick of Truth, because it was also on special at the time, and I don't regret buying it on special. I would regret buying it full price, because I don't know how it is in the States, but here, like, there's a bunch of games that are still their original price even if they've been out for, like, ever. Like the Fractured Butthole, when it's not on special, it's still $7.99, $79.99 here. Am I still in the frame? Okay. Like, I had a lot of fun, but I found it short. And while there is technically some sort of after game, because once you beat the game you can still go around town, but a lot of areas are locked. So if you have some stuff that you wanted to do after you beat the game, you can't. It's locked. So if you miss some stuff, because there is missable stuff, you have to start another game. And I don't really feel like starting another game this soon. But I'm glad I got the game on special. And we'll leave it at that. I thought about buying Stick of Truth, but I forgot. It'll go on sale again, I'm sure. Oh yeah, it goes on sale like once every 2 months, I think. That and the Fractured Butthole, they usually go on sale at the same time. But I wanted to try Stick of Truth first, even if they're both RPGs, because Stick of Truth has a fantasy element, and of course Fractured Butthole has superhero elements, and honestly I'm kind of a little sick of superheroes. That's why I'm always happy when I get to draw the Mario comic, or when my contributors ask me for horror stuff, or like, I'm always happy to draw superhero stuff because money, but I don't seek superhero stuff out because there's so much of it and there's so much anger towards it. So, like, for example, when Jeff asks me to do some Aurora Ronin stuff, I'm like, fuck yeah! That's actually a nice change. My favorite pencil, my favorite Alvin Draftmatic Art Snacks Edition pencil. Of course, you can use any pencil that you want when you draw. I just really like mechanical pencils. And this is my favorite. I like the weight of it, and I like that it has that little window on the side that you can move to tell you what kind of lead you put in it. I keep it at HB because HB is my favorite, but HB is like the basic lead for any pencil, so you can use any pencil. Whoop. Like, this is a Ninja Turtle Bic, and I could use it to draw too if I wanted to. Now, if you guys just heard something really weird, I don't know, because I can't hear myself. I just accidentally rubbed my hand against my microphone when putting the Bic back. That was your ASMR second of the live stream. I should probably use a ruler, but I'm not gonna, because I'm an idiot. I usually use, when I doodle, more like confident strokes, but like this is going to be inked, so who cares? This is such epic music, I love it. It fits. Have you guys seen my newsletter that I post in my link tree every month? Pretty sure you can subscribe to it. Because this month I tried to put a hint to the colors of the month in the announcement. I don't know if anybody saw it, but the newsletter is pretty much an attempt at helping you guys, because I got a lot of people, oh, I missed it, I didn't know when it was, I missed it, I missed that, I didn't know when it was. Like, I tried to announce it in my Instagram stories, and there's always an automatic announcement on other social medias. So I'm also announcing the entire month's live stream schedule in the newsletter, in my link in bio, in my link tree. Actually, no, I'll have to go look. Yeah, because at this point, short of writing it on my tits, I don't know what else to do. Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny to see this character with a serious look on his face. Like, I'm looking at this and all I can think about is, there to be stupid. Anyway. I went rummage sailing and shopping and half other stuff too. I remember to look at your IG, but it was I was crazy busy yesterday. Yes, you were, because you showed me. And she got this really good mat cutting kit for like, what, $3 you said? Whenever you can find a sale on craft stuff or art stuff, jump on it! As you know, I got that mat kit. Those are at least $50 retail. Holy crap, I know. Ay, 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 ay. Like, I got so many cutters and blades here. Some of them are decoratives, most of them are craft-based. I got all sizes of scissors, I got all kinds of X-Acto blades. I got this giant paper cutter, I got this more portable paper cutter. Ugh. Like, the original reason I had bought the giant paper cutter was because I couldn't get comic boards. So I had to draw the Anelia's diary book that I was making at the time on a dollar store cardstock. And that's why I bought the giant cutter, so I could cut them down to 8 by 11. My studio didn't even exist back then. All I had was this table right here before it had the Lightbox edition. Like this dinky light, working in the dark in the basement in a completely empty room with the electric house heater behind me. No music, nothing. Ugh. I got fabric and sheets and a purple zip-up hoodie at the same sale. Holy crap, go back. Get me something. Because, like, it was a government thing. And, like, it was a project that I had to make something in order to help me get a job. And of course, I'm a comic artist. By the time I was not. So my project was to make a comic book. And they would finance, if I would bring them receipts, they would finance my stuff. So that's when I bought this table here. That's when I bought the cutter. Like, I got a lot of stuff. I even got some toy cars that I could use as models. Maybe I should have bought Transformers, because that's what's happening right now. Like, let's put it politely, I did my best to use that program as much as I could with the time I had to be able to not only produce that comic book, but be able to make more in the future. Like, they also paid for the printing, and like, it was meant to be just the one comic book to show to printers and publishers and stuff like that. But the printer I went to decided that I needed a whole stock so I could sell them. And now I'm looking at a bunch that I still have here. And like, this was in 2001, 2002. So yeah, I got better since then. My air mattress sheets have elastics that shot. That's shot, so I got a new set just for the mattress. Oh, goody! Which reminds me, I should really get some bed suspenders. They're like clips with little elastic on them to keep the contour sheet around, because my bed is like weirdly tall. So most twin size fitted sheets don't quite reach under the corners. So I gotta get myself one of those eventually. So let's see what I can do with the colors I have. If I could stay within the screen. I'll put you back down so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, this is better for me. This is full of shadows for you, but this is much better for me while I'm inking. Because the shadows are pushed away from my point of view. air mattress is too big for the sheet clips, but that's okay. I'll cut the old crummy sheets up for craft fabric. They were cheap Walmart sheets. Well, look at you. Reduce, reuse, recycle. There are more fans open in this house than they are in the chat. That's how hot it is today. It's so hot and I hate everything, but this is done for now. So we're gonna hang him up while we wait for him to dry completely. Then we'll go to the second prompt. I recycle everything I can. I do the same for cooking. Green veggie tops and scraps can be dried for later, and bones and meat from leftovers to make delicious soup. Well, there you go, people. My stream is twice the educative that Bill Nye is. I froze some of the chicken soup I made for later in individual servings. You learn about art and you learn about soup. That's how good my streams are. Next. Oh god, I just got the wind in my face from the fan. Oh, this is so much better. Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna see if I can move the fan right there. Hopefully there's not too much noise. But like, I need the air more than you guys need some clear sound. I'm a jack of all trades, art and cooking and sewing. Me too! Me too, I cook and sew. right now I'm going to take one big friggin' gulp out of this thing. Ooh, I like this one. Listen to that pepper steak beat, like bang, 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 bang. Alright, let's see, who do we have? Who the fuck are you again? Oh well. Like that's ever stopped me before. Not a lot will stop me when you think about it. I do remember that the person who requested blah, 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 this character said, I'll leave it up to you if it's the child version or the adult version. And I'm like, that's not how we play this game. You say a name and then I decide what I do with it. If you want to get technical, then, yeah. Just give me a name and fuck off. If you start with the details, then this request turns into a commission. The advantage is that then you get to decide which colors I use. Other than that, I'm in charge. Weebs and their waifus. I know this is already going to look a little better once I get the pencils on. A little stretch. My back is giving me a little grief right now. And Lily is bored beyond belief. Lily, you literally have access to water, food, treats, toys, but yet you choose to spend your time with me. Guess she's not the only one bored. Oh, there it is. Okay, back to work. And as usual, a reminder that when I'm done with these, I put them up in my Ko-fi shop. First come, first serve. I don't do reservations. Who is that? Let me see. I did take a screenshot of who this is supposed to... Okay, this is Raftalia, Rising of the Shield Hero. Raftalia from Rising of the Shield Hero. I have no idea who she is. I don't watch slash read Rising of the Shield Hero. But then again, that is part of the fun of doing these, because then I draw... This is really not a good idea, sweetie. Lily's trying to lay down behind my chair, and she just did, and she's going to live to regret that decision. As I was saying, that is half the fun of doing this request, because then I get to draw characters I would never think of drawing. I'm an exception to that rule, but then again, I send payment right away for him. Something is technically first come, first serve. All you're doing is encouraging people to try and be my friend. The difference is that Coco is a genuine friend, and not just here for the reservation options. Do not try to befriend me for perks. First of all, you're going to be scared by how weird I am when I'm comfortable. And secondly, no. Coco has been my friend for over 10 years. She has perks. She has long-time subscriber perks. Well, I say 10 years. Could be 20 years for all I know. They can't compare to me. We've been BFFs for many, many moons. Good gravy, how long has it been? Could be since my 20s, and I'm about to be 40, so yeah. Been forever and a half. That sounds like a complaint. It is not. Okay, so one good eye. So I'm gonna draw her hand over her other eye like this. difficult, but not impossible. Just gonna clean up under here a little bit too. Hey, hey. Get out of the shot! Not you! Because we've been friends since Divine Art, I think. Oh my god, it's been forever. Divine Art is celebrating its 22nd anniversary this week. So yeah, it's been a long while. You bust my ass so much to put the graphite on carefully and then to erase half of it on purpose. Art. Oh, this line art looks weird, but that's what it's like on the reference, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. Check the ears real quick. Yeah, might as well do them the same color. Is she supposed to be a tanuki or something? I'm I'm really just curious. And just to add a bit more color, I'm gonna do her eyes with the purple. And like this for the lids. And round it off a little. And finally, of course, you gotta do the chicka chick when you want to add a little something in Posca. And then we'll get back to Bumblebee. The amazing difference an eye shine can make, you know? When your eyes go from completely dead to alive. That's the power of an eye shine. I got some eraser dust stuck in my tack paste and I hate that. Textures! Alright, back to you. Oh, that's the moon one, I think? Well, it used to be. Anyway. There's some spots that are stubborn, but I'm stubborn. And if they insist on being stubborn, I have a sandy razor, so yeah. You guys wouldn't believe the amount of different erasers. Like, look at all of this. I lost control of my life. I think it's pretty obvious. Get the glove back on, get some color on this shit. Excuse me. I don't get to use my fluorescent colors often. And they're not fluorescent like highlighters. I guess they're just more saturated or something. Someone call hoarders. In my defense, a lot of these erasers each serve a different purpose. Thankfully. Here's my blender. I got two now. I got the Copic blender, and I got the blender that came with my gray Ohuhu markers. There we go. It took me forever to say that. I'm using the blender to take some color off so that this shadow, quote unquote, is distinct from the eye. And of course it's causing it to bleed, so then I'm using it to take off the color where I don't need it. I'm joking, I totally get it. See my craft room closet, I'm no different. Nobody, like, you see all those photos on Instagram and Facebook about these clean studios. Nobody works like that, okay? They cleaned up for the photo, trust me. Or for the YouTube video, or for the TikTok. Craft/art rooms are up to your neck in everything. None of it is put away correctly. You kick it sometimes accidentally, okay? Let's not start shaming here. Let's just be real with ourselves. Somebody just said something. I'll look up in a bit. We just had a... Fuck this, I'm getting this screen closer to me. I can't read this. Bon! We just had an inspection, so for once it is clean, but is ordinarily chaos. It's always chaos. That's how art work. I don't care who you are. Art is chaos. Simple as that. It'll be chaos in a week. Oh, you're slow. The artistic process is like trying to deal with Jevil in the Deltarune. Chaos, chaos, ha 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 ha, chaos. I can do anything, chaos, chaos. I mean, I can do anything, yeah, but I have to pick up after. Like, sure, you can blend your colors with your blender, but you gotta take into account that it's going to remove some color because it's alcohol. And that's actually what I'm counting on, to take some of the color off on purpose to make it paler. I'm still using the same color, I'm just playing with the value, I believe. And also, let's not forget that you can also use your blender to get the color off when you can. Apparently it doesn't feel like it today. It It worked on the blue, it doesn't feel like working on the green. Rubby, put some blender on my buggy. See what it's doing to the green right there? That's something you want to try to get when you work with the blender. That's why it's called a blender, but I wouldn't recommend it for blending because what it does is it takes the color off. But that's actually what I'm working for. That is my goal. That is what I'm working towards. I'm just working it like paint. Layer, layer, layer. As much as my paper can handle. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really high right now because I've been smelling this blender since I've been working on it, and whew. Always work in a well-ventilated room whenever you can, folks. Gonna add a bit more work to his eyes. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Squeak! I'm going to bother you people with half-dry markers. That's what I'm going to do. See? Remember when I told you at the beginning of the stream that was a color that I used pretty often? There's your proof. See if I can clean up this line over here. If not, c'est pas plus grave. But other than that, I will consider this bumblebee done. You don't want to overwork either, even if you just saw me put 3 million layers on this little guy. Now we're gonna hang him back up again. We're gonna get back to, what's her face? It's taking me a while to do those, so what's probably going to happen is that I'll finish this little girl here, and I'm going to do the other ones off screen. Usually I do 4 of these in one sitting, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired. I've had an incredibly rough week, temperature-wise. I'm still trying to recuperate from that. Because it's taking me an hour and a half to do 2 cards. So I imagine it's going to take me 2 hours to do 2 cards and a half, so I'll just do the other 2 off stream. Gosh, when I say I'm tired, I'm not just tired, I'm also sore. My back is giving me grief right now. I like using the chameleon liners to line my art when I do these, but what I don't like is the fact I can't find them anymore. One of my liners is dry, and like nobody seems to have the liners anymore. And it's been months. I don't know what's going on with chameleon. Like Copic has liners too, but they're not that good quality if you ask me. Because I have some, and honestly I should throw them out. They, first of all, they're ancient. I think they're discontinued now, but they use this kind of felt tip, and it feathers like nobody's business. So you can't really use them as liners after like 2 uses. Like at the price I pay, they have no business feathering like that. Good afternoon, Sharon and Coco. Love the card. Thank you. Afternoon. I'm doing much better than last week. Oh, that's good. I'm trying to finish this one, and then I'm going to end the stream because it's hot again. I got all the fans in the house turned on, and it's still getting highly uncomfortable. I only got 2 cards done, but I do plan on doing the other 2 off stream. After a break and an ice bath. Oh my god, I just saw my hand shake. Oh dear. Si ça, c'est pas un exemple qu'il faut que je prenne un break, après cette carte, I do not know what is. You ought to chill in a bucket of ice water like a bottle of fine wine. That's probably what I'm going to do. Sit my big ass in there until it falls off. So using the feathering of the blender to your advantage. Reminder that a blender doesn't really blend. What it does is it takes off color. So use that to your advantage. See how it lightens where I put the highlights? Then of course you can layer more to darken the color where you need it, to add even more depth to what you're doing. And of course, because it's my drawing and I do what I want, it's gonna have some shine, but a little bit better than what's on my reference sheet. I love shine. I love adding shine. I feel it adds life to the characters when you add shine. Add a bit more definition right under the chin, but not the entire shading, just right here. Why is it sticky here? Then again, I put so much different types of supplies on my desk because I do a lot of different types of art. After a while, you lose track of what you do. Especially me. I got ADHD, so when I lose track, I friggin' lose track. Believe you me. I'm considering this done, and I'm gonna go get the other card, and we are going to count this live stream as done for today. Hey, come here. Whoops, not you. And we go the 2 cards for the on stream. I've been at this for an hour and a half. That's good enough for now. So we have Bumblebee from G1 Transformers, a series I actually watch and own on DVD. And this is Raphtalia from Rising of the Shield Hero, a show I have never watched and don't plan on. And there are 2 other prompts because usually I do 4, but usually I draw faster than that. And this week has been literally cooking me, and you guys have been watching a roast pork drawing for an hour and a half. So I consider this done for now. The other 2 prompts will be done offline after I take a nap in a nice bucket. Thank you for the awesome show, and I'll go have a nice cold drink. Thank you. So as usual with every end of live stream, extra special chocolate covered thanks to my supporters, Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K, Mason Davis, David F, and Marianne J. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. There will be the regular bootleg cookie live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. As usual, that doesn't change no matter how uncomfortable I get. And then that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have fun watching me draw this. Did I just say that? I don't remember. I had a lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all, and bye-bye.